Well, howdy folks, and welcome back. Recently, I was very fortunate to be given a chance to play a game that is early on in the alpha stage of its development, but shows incredible promise. I would like to thank the guys from SUBSIM who took me out for a spin in this ship, even let me command it for a while, which I can honestly say, and you'll see in the vid to follow, that being the commander of a submarine is no easy task. One of the best and most innovative features of this game is the fact that there are several stations in the boat that need to be manned. So you run the boat as a team, with, for instance, one person in the engine room, one in the sonar room, one in the torpedo data computer and fire control, and one person on the scope who typically acts as the captain of the boat. Captain relies on the other crew members to both do their job and feed him with the information from each station that he needs to be able to fight the boat effectively. This is a fascinating development in submarine simulation, and being a long-time player of SUBSIMs, this is the feature of this game that is going to set it apart from all the others that have come before, in my opinion. In HMS Marulken, you must function as a team, a crew, if you will, in order to bring the ship to life. It's absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to see the game further developed. In the following video, you will see the entire session as we played it, with me bumbling around, learning the ropes, and the SUBSIM guys nursemaiding me through the difficulties with their superior knowledge and experience. I will also release separate videos from this session that show the different stations and how they operate, so you don't have to watch the long versions and jump around looking for the parts you want. Yeah, I'll probably even just jump in and make some separate dedicated vids for the different stations, but yeah. Now, just when I thought I had everything ready to go for this video, I received an email from Neil at SUBSIM today with some exciting news. SUBSIM has stepped in to fill the role of producer for this game. This bodes well for the future development. If you are into submarine games, then you probably already know about SUBSIM. It's the main resource on the net for anything to do with sub games, and I recommend you check them out at subsim.com. Special thanks to Jorand, Captain Max, and Uncle Neil from SUBSIM for getting this going. All right, so Hughbert, let's begin.
On, you can command the ship, and you can ask for sonar bearings and whatever, engineering. Variables engineering, I'll be on sonar, I guess.
Okay, I'll stand by on fire control and navigation.
Okay, so let's see, get me. Oop, nope.
I'm on the bridge. Look out on the bridge.
How do I get off the map?
M
Just
again.
hit M.
Oh, M again. M. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm looking around. And
It's so beautiful up here. It's hard to believe there's a war going on.
Okay.
We're tuning into the destroyer channel. We're getting lots of messages on their current locations.
Okay.
Oh. So heading 270. Right.
At this point, it's up to Captain Hughbert.
All right. Yep. Let's go 270 as you suggested, and we will.
All right, Captain, do you want me to turn on radar while we're on the surface?
Yes, let's turn on the radar.
Okay, radar is on, sweeping.
Now do our enemies pick up our radar signals?
I haven't thoroughly tested the radar to attract the enemies.
Okay. That's what I was wondering when I first was taking a look at it.
Visual contact, starboard bow, 20 degrees off the starboard bow. Range estimated 10,000 meters.
10,000 meters. Ooh. Okay, fairway out.
Radar shows current contact at around 5,400 meters on that bearing 280, 285.
285. Boy, that's just over there. Okay, I see something out there in the water. It's pretty teeny at the moment.
You can scroll up on the scroll wheel on the mast to zoom in.
Yep, I'm still. It's hard
Captain,
to make.
if you want to come up on the bridge, you can get a better view of it.
Sure, let's do that. Okay.
When you turn to face that ladder in the middle, there's a hot spot that'll poke you up here.
Yep, there we go.
All right, we're getting close enough that he may turn toward us very soon. He'll spot us visually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see him. Okay, good. I see. I can pick him out now. We should probably dive.
Dive?
Okay.
Should we approach him on electrics?
Yeah, the engine's cut out when you go underwater and there's no more air.
Now, when I...
Okay, we're at periscope depth.
periscope depth, very nice. Wow, is there any way to come up just a meter or two so we don't...
yeah, it's easy enough.
Because the swells are
Yep.
blocking us.
Currently, engineering has
Oh,
to.
yeah, it looks like he's coming at us. It would appear he is coming right
There is no
for us.
periscope up and down button currently. Just tell engineering to go to 9 meters depth. You'll be good.
9 meters, yes, please. It looks like we're good at the moment. I can see over the swells. He is coming right at us. I don't know who's on fire control again.
Standing by at fire control.
Okay. Should we try and line this guy up for a down the throat shot?
We're receiving pings on 285.
What's our speed?
I would estimate target speed at 6 meters per second to start with.
Okay, yeah, I know you can. I was reading that you can watch them going across your screen and gauge that. I didn't quite pick up on how to gauge it as they're coming at you, but he does appear to be coming at us fairly quickly. What do we need to get a firing solution?
Okay,
If you
first thing is
periscope?
if you look at the you exit the periscope, look down, and you'll see that little bearing indicator. You can read that off as the target angle.
Okay, target
That's the
angle
bearing.
appears to be between 284 and 285.
Yes, sir. Target angle 285. Now the next thing you want to do is pull up the F key. See the ship?
Just one quick second here. I seem to be stuck. There we go. Gotcha. I was too close to the periscope. Yep. We have a German destroyer. This is our ship manual, is it?
Correct. You see the mast height, 45 meters?
Yes. All right.
Okay, you can hit the F key again. And now on that little dial, that black dial that says 00, you can change that to 45.
Gotcha. Mast height.
at the bottom of your periscope, you have a black knob.
You click it and you drag right or left.
Gotcha. Here we go.
There you go. Set up to 45.
45 meters set.
Look back in your periscope and look at the ship.
Yep.
And then hold the left mouse button down and move up until you'll see a split image.
Ah, yes.
Put the bottom of the ship on the top of the mast.
Top of the
Then
mast.
right click, get out of the periscope and look at your range.
Gotcha. Distance 931 meters.
Roger that, 931 meters range.
I'm gonna pick up
The
this.
last thing you want to do is angle on the bow.
Angle
And
on
then
the
if
bow.
it's coming right at us, that's 0, right?
He's not quite right at us any longer. I would estimate 175.
Do we want to do evasive maneuvers?
Or are we gonna shoot him first?
Angle on the bow is going to be 5 degrees off to the right there.
Okay,
5
5
degrees.
off starboard. All right, standing by with the solution.
Let's shoot him. Fire.
Firing 1.
And should we dive down now to a deeper depth?
And he's pinging us.
Yeah. Let's go down. Let's make course 235. Increase speed to
Okay.
oh, there's the deal. Where's our? Does he show on our map?
Sonar's blinded.
Sonar's blinded. We're going too fast. Yep.
I'll slow down then.
See if he's still on top.
Oh, wait for the captain's orders on that. I was just
Sorry.
updating him.
Yep. Yeah, slow down so we can pick him up again on the sonar.
Stopwatch has exceeded the time for the estimated hit.
All right. Are you turning to starboard to come to 235? Is that what I'm seeing here on the map?
Acknowledged.
Look, closest contact, 225.
Is that 225? Okay, so we're roughly heading
and
away
also
from him.
205.
And 1205. Okay. What's our depth?
We're currently at 70 meters.
70 meters. Let's
We're
level
being
off
pinged.
and... Okay.
Ping's coming in from 125.
125.
130.
I'm looking at the map. What is our current heading? It appears to be about 40, 45.
We're turning starboard 45 right now.
All right. Let's straighten out.
Current heading is 50.
50. Okay. And do we have, what's our range to our closest pursuer? Or can we tell that?
Can you repeat, Captain?
Our range to our closest pursuer?
Bearing 80, we have a fairly loud target, but the one that came over us, I think he went out of range on 130 somewhere. I'm checking.
30 something. Okay. What's our current speed?
I'm going 2 knots.
2 knots. Okay.
Loud contact to our rear at 225.
225. Are they pursuing? Can we tell if they're coming at us?
On the front right at
So-
80 degrees, loud target.
Okay. Right, 80 coming in. We're presenting.
Did you want me to head towards 225 or what?
Nope. Let's maintain our course. Who is our closest target? Is that on 80 that we can tell? Loud target, you said?
Checking. Loudest target appears to be at 210.
210. All right. He's closing the. Is he closing the distance? I'm assuming he is. What is our depth? We don't have a lot more depth here. It appears. It's very hard to know where these guys are,
Yes.
which is very interesting. I like it.
At least they don't know where we are.
Yeah, is there a way to tell if we've been detected, particularly?
Sorry, what was that question?
Do we have a way of knowing for sure if we are detected, if they are locked on us? I guess the pings will grow more rapid, possibly.
You're cutting out, Captain.
Oh.
Yeah, all I heard was, is there a way to tell if and can we?
Oh, is there a way to tell if we are detected or locked onto? Do they know where we are?
There's no way to tell how close they know where we are for sure, but we are being pinged distantly.
Okay. Let's hold our course and speed. God, it's so hard to know. Like this. This is really awesome.
Yeah,
Yep.
it makes you kind of nervous, doesn't it?
It does. It's getting the adrenaline going.
If you'd like
Yeah,
to spend
the
a
major-
few minutes on sonar, take a sample.
Yeah,
Sure,
a
let's.
major part of the design for this game was they wanted it to have very limited information, so you had to use teamwork a lot.
Yep, that makes really good sense too.
Yeah, that's a good
Loudest
summary.
contact, forward right at 75 degrees.
Loudest object, forward right, 75.
76.
76.
We're
Whoa!
being depth charged. I recommend all speed.
All
Okay.
speed. Please increase speed to maximum.
Hard turn.
And a hard turn to starboard. Maintain the
Hard
turn.
turn to starboard, 18 knots.
Let's change our depth to 50 meters.
Captain, we have a damage report. Two broken valves in the control room. Repairs being made.
There's the estimated time to repair.
15 minutes.
Okay. And what do these valves affect?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just fresh water supply.
Okay.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. All right. Is there any way to lower the periscope so it's not sticking up so far? Holy
Only engineering can set depth right now. The game's in alpha stage.
All right. We appear to be on the surface.
Yep, we are.
Let's dive.
Depth charge.
Shots are. He's right behind us. Right behind us. Let's make a hard turn to port.
Acknowledged. Would you like to stay at periscope depth, maybe?
No. Let's go down a little deeper. Can we hit 50?
Yep.
Checking the map. Let's change course hard to starboard. And let's drop down to 70 meters.
Sonar's blinded by current speed.
Okay.
Loud contact at 205.
205. Yep, that is probably just about right. Maintain hard to starboard.
Yep, hard to starboard. Not at flying speed currently.
I'm sorry, say again?
I'm not at full speed. I could be going faster and thus turning faster.
Let's turn faster. Crank her up at full speed, please.
Acknowledged. We're at 70 meters
70
for the
meters. Okay, let's hold 70. Okay, yeah, now I'm getting the map. The map was made quite a chunk. All right, let's reduce our speed. Drop her down to 3 knots.
Down to what?
3, please? 3 knots?
Acknowledged.
And sonar, if you can pick anything up as we slow down.
Current loud target dead ahead at 203.
203. How many destroyers are known to be in the area?
Radio incoming has shown multiple destroyers, at least 5 identified.
All right. Let's get down as deep as we can go. Can we try 90 meters?
Acknowledged.
Current depth is between 91 and 95 meters on the chart, Captain.
Let's make that 80 meters.
We are at 82 meters.
That'll do.
Right now.
Sure. As close as you can be to 80. Navigator, can you come right to 270?
Right to 270?
Yes, please. Any estimates on the skill level of our opponents?
Was that estimate on the skill level of our opponent you're asking for?
Yes, please.
I would say that they're still getting their feet wet in this business. They haven't sunk us yet, sir.
They also tend to get stuck in circles around us.
Okay.
Yeah, those Germans don't show a lot of imagination. They're better at submarines than they are destroyers.
This is good to know.
This Swedish submarine can take a lot.
Yeah. All right. Could I get a list of targets?
Sonar showing targets at 225 and 205 on the forward left quadrant. Long range targets out at 330 and 0. And 60. There's 5.
Okay, so
possibly 1 at 95.
All right.
And that's 6 destroyers total.
Okay, so we are basically heading towards. Let's maintain hard to starboard and come to 315.
Acknowledged.
The closest destroyer to that bearing would be 325,
325, okay.
medium range.
Let's head on 315 for a little bit, then we'll make a decision. We'll crank off to 270. I mean, I'm not sure about these guys who are in our, basically our 200 range down there, 200 degrees. Kind of like to come up on 315 and then head 270 to get away. Hopefully these guys will. I was thinking about, trying to maintain a low profile, yet I still want to get away. I didn't want to drive straight underneath those destroyers. I'm not sure how, where they're at with their, they obviously had us depth charging last time, so.
We certainly got into the action quickly, as I promised.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our life is in your hands, Captain.
Oh, man. I just got this job.
I've got a wife and 2 kids.
We'll do our best. What's our current depth?
We're still at 82 meters.
82 meters, okay.
Heading is now 315.
315, let's stay on that heading for the moment. And I am going to come back to the radio sonar room. I see it doesn't actually show your people when they're in there as well, kind of thing.
Correct.
Okay.
Also in the sonar room, pretty much nothing is synchronized between the clients, so you can't see what he's doing on the hydrophone.
Right. Okay. Could I take control of the hydrophone?
Yeah, you can take control anytime.
Okay, I'm going to give it a spin here.
And it won't mess me up because they're not synchronized.
Okay.
Long range target, 325 and 0.
325.
Set your spread and gain to 2 and 3 to match my settings.
All right. Spread is 2. Gain is 3.
Captain,
Yep.
checking with the crew, we have 1 slight head concussion, 2 sprained ankles, and a bad case of jock itch.
My goodness. The guy with the jock itch, he should probably have a sleep.
Yes, sir.
Do we have a medic on board?
I'm the medic, sir.
All right.
The beer ballast is empty.
The beer ballast is empty. 325. Yeah, I'm picking something up there on 325. Maybe closer to 3. I'm hearing propeller noises. Anyone confirm?
Bearing 235, checking. Roger, 230. Depends on your spread setting.
Yes.
Long range at 240.
Yes. Yeah, 315, he's coming in.
I think we're equidistant from all the targets at the moment.
Yes, I'm getting, oop. Very interesting how this works. I like it.
Each battery is at 3,800, down from 5,000.
All right, our current speed is 3 knots?
3 knots.
Okay. This guy's at 225. Ooh. And 215 roughly. He's getting quite loud. Oh, I can hit map anytime I like. That's awesome. Okay. Current depth is 80 meters.
Yep, 82.
Let's bring it up to 50 meters. And come right to course 0.
Acknowledged.
The guy's getting really loud at the 213-15 range.
Current depth 50 meters.
Thank you. Whoa. We have a very close person at about 226, 227. I'd say he's hammering in on us. Checking the... What's our heading at the moment?
We're passing 343.
343. Alright, let's stay on course for 0.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm estimating that target bearing at 7 is a range of around 3,500 or more to 5,000.
7 degrees, you say? Yeah. Boy, he's a long way out compared to this cowboy at... Actually,
Current heading 0.
I think we've put a little distance between the guy at 225, 222. It's not quite. So that's a good thing.
You want me to speed up or stay at 3 knots?
Let's stay at 3 knots. I am not certain.
Loudest target is at 220 currently.
Yeah, and he was louder before. On my magic eye there, he was, it had really closed almost. I think, if I had to guess, I'd say his heading is a little bit away from us. Unless he changes that. Yeah. It's looking pretty constant at the moment. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick sweep here. That guy's out quite a ways. So is that guy. He's out a ways.
Target at 220 is now around 219. 218.
Ooh. He's a little bit louder. He may have zeroed us. Check the map quickly. Current depth is still at 50?
Yep.
Let's go back to 80 meters.
Acknowledged.
And come right 40 to 45.
Roger.
See if we can make a smaller profile.
Captain, that's going to put the current target at 220 right in our baffles.
Right, we won't be able to hear him anymore, will we? Come right. Make it 70 degrees.
Okay.
Medium range target at 50.
Yes, I concur. Target at 220 appears to be diminishing slightly. It's very hard to zero this magic eye. Yeah. I'd say we've put a little distance between us and him. Could I get an estimate on range at the target in the 320 to 330 range?
Say bearing again.
About 322, 323?
Medium range on
Medium.
322, 323.
map.
Range approximately, 3,000. That's not real close, not real far away.
Heading 70 achieved.
Thank you.
Captain, we have a hull leak. Recommend decreasing depth.
Agreed. Let's come back up to 50 meters, see if that makes... How bad is the leak?
It's a steady drip. It's right in the control room on that manifold with the light. You can see the drip.
I am going to come and have a look.
It's on the port rear quarter of the manifold right before the periscope.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Another target at our forward left at 50 degrees, medium range.
Medium range, thank you.
Again, around 3,000.
3,000.
We're semi-equidistant from many targets.
Current depth 50 meters.
50 meters. Estimate on the range at the target at 220. I see the leak here.
At 220, he's now at 225, and same as the other guy from 50, so 3,000 or more.
3,000 or
3,500
more.
maybe.
Let's rise to periscope depth.
Acknowledged.
Is there a way to effect repairs on this drip?
Duct tape.
Duct tape, okay.
Well, either duct tape or JB weld, but it's slowed down a little bit since we decreased depth.
Okay.
I'm standing by at the fire control center.
All right. I
It
am...
could be condensation. It's kind of humid down here.
Maybe we should stop sweating so much.
yeah. Turn on the ventilation. All right. I am at the
Unfortunately,
periscope.
that only works on the surface.
Rats.
Okay, periscope depth.
Periscope depth, thank you.
Belay that order for screen doors.
Oops. There, let's put the world back in focus here. See target. Actually, what is his? Target bearing
Hey.
224.
Captain, can I do a quick range check on that target?
Certainly.
Okay, if you can just let go of your shift key for a second.
Yeah, I am. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Okay.
That's 3,000. As I estimated, it was about 3,000. It's 3,100, 3,096.
3,100.
Close enough. Go ahead. You got the controls.
Okay.
Standing by, Captain.
So my sonar reading at 3,000 is medium range. If it's louder than that, I'll know that it's closer to 1,500 or less.
Yes. Good one. What is our current heading?
70.
70. Let's come right to. Let's see here. Just a second. I gotta get my bearings on this.
Starboard to what bearing?
Starboard to 230, please.
Acknowledged.
Should we try and line up for a shot on this guy?
That target we just looked at was at 230, correct?
Yes, about 230. Yes.
He's louder now.
Okay. He's not looking right at us. I'm just going to quickly pan the horizon here for any more. That might be someone over there.
His bearing is 222 currently.
All right. Yep, let's hold this plan until we reach our heading. I should put it, and then we'll fine tune it.
Roger that.
straighten up our course. I think I made a mistake coming starboard. Could I say that if my periscope shows, does that show my heading? No, it shows where I'm looking. What is our
Yeah, it
current?
shows where you're looking.
What's our current heading?
Current heading is 133.5.
Yeah, Captain, you've got the heading gauge right over the forward hatch. If you
Yep.
get off the periscope, look to the front of the sub.
Search.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me get over there. Gotcha. Okay. Yes. Continue turning starboard, please.
Acknowledged.
You can always take a quick look at the map too to get a rough idea.
Yes, that's true. Okay, gotcha.
If you're zoomed in close enough, you can see roughly where you're going.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's quite the spaghetti course we have followed.
Classic figure 8.
Yep. Okay. How's our estimated range to target?
Target at which bearing, sir?
Sorry, the 220, 230?
Checking. Yeah, range probably 2,800.
Okay. Yes, he does definitely appears to be closer. I can't remember your answer. Are we able to pull the periscope down? No, we're not, are we?
Negative. You got to use the submarine depth setting.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
we can drop a few meters.
I wonder
If you
what
want to.
we'll hold off on that for the moment. I'm just wondering what the propensity for him to discover us is. Actually, we've got some pretty good swells here, so.
At periscope depth, it's very hard for the destroyers to see you, unless there's a plane overhead. Then it gets a bit easier.
Okay. Yeah, there can't not be very much sticking out of the water here at the moment. We're not going very fast. Okay. Oh, where'd my... Alright, my show...
You've got a stopwatch and a slide rule on the periscope if you need it.
Okay. I show us coming around 210, just about.
Yep. We're passing 210 now.
Okay. Where is our Padre here? Excellent. So he's currently 250. Let's keep starboard until we come to 280.
Did you say a number there?
Sorry, 280 degrees.
Okay, bearing 280.
Yes. This destroyer, when I do a range check on him to the top of the mast, bottom of the ship, I am getting 2,957 meters.
Roger that. 2,950 meters range.
Okay.
Entered in the TDC.
Alright. And once again, where's our... Okay, we are coming up on 280. That's good. We should have a slight lead on him in heading, which should close the gap.
Roger that. Angle on the bow.
Angle on the bow. My heading, 280.
Current heading 280.
Okay. Angle on the bow. I would estimate angle on the bow. Ooh. That is very hard to estimate, but I am going to guess his angle is about 80 degrees.
Can you repeat? You were cut off there.
Sorry. Estimate angle on the bow at 80 degrees.
80 degrees. Port or starboard?
Starboard, sorry.
Roger that. 80 degrees starboard. Target angle?
Target angle is... Refresh my memory on target angle.
Yeah, you back off the periscope and look down at that angle indicator. That little...
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
You might also want to have me stop so that angles don't change.
Okay. Angle indicator is 265 degrees.
65, roger that.
265?
I understood you to say 265.
Correct.
Okay, roger that.
Okay.
I confirm it on the scope.
Get some clear
Have a
water.
firing solution.
Nice. What are the range of our torpedoes?
6,000 max range.
6,000 max range. And how much of a
Range?
run? Sorry?
Sorry, go ahead, sir.
I'm showing our range at, it's increasing. It's over 3,000 at the moment.
That's...
You asked for a max range?
Oh, on torpedoes, yes. I'm showing, actually, I was just checking range to target. And that is...
About 3,000.
Yes.
That's what the TDC says from the last reading you entered, so it's consistent.
Okay, it's consistent. Do we have a firing solution? I believe you said we did.
We have a firing solution, but I recommend we close the range. We're at a pretty good shot from here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Let's drop down to 50 meters and come right to 290 degrees and increase speed to 7 knots. I wonder if they will hear us.
That would be 370 bearing?
270 bearing.
There is no 370 bearing.
Yeah, that'd be 10 degrees.
Right.
Not even in the
10,
Swedish
I
submarine.
guess.
Let's hold it at 3, or close to 3 here. That's going to be quite an aggressive angle.
Holding it here?
Yep. As we were
Hey,
facing.
Hughbert, one thing this game does is really get you thinking about spatial relations, doesn't it?
It certainly does, which is instead of using the free cam in Silent Hunter 3,
Yeah, exactly. Now you actually have to think it out.
you have to think it out. This is very interesting. I have not stretched my brain in this way, under pressure for a long time.
Yeah. Well, you're doing good so far.
This is
We haven't got sunk.
we haven't got sunk. And I'll tell you, when I was running around the ship by myself, I got sunk each time.
Well, that's good. That's okay. That's the training.
Yeah.
Batteries at 3/5 of capacity.
3/5 of capacity. Excellent. As I think to my own self, 3,000. How long does it take on the map to go 3,000 at 7 knots? So there isn't a 7 knot line. Can I
Ooh.
let's see. We'll use 5. Now how do I get range out of this instead of...
You use the top one above the one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you bearing and range.
Yeah.
At some point, they're going to have this map to where you can actually mark these things and keep them on there.
That would be very interesting.
Yes, and so that the maps will be consistent between the players.
Yeah. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I wish I could leave this range. I'll just guesstimate it then somewhere out to about
Mark
here.
your range so you know when you're getting close to where you thought you were going.
Yeah.
For an alpha game that they've just spent 6 months on, it's not too bad.
It's
I see a
not
little
too
polishing.
bad.
Yeah, well, it's not too shabby. A little polishing on this thing and a few more features added.
Yeah, I'm liking this. I think this is going to be really good. So at 5 knots, 15 minutes to 3,000 yards. So at 7 knots, let's call it.
We don't have to go the whole 3,000 now.
No, we don't.
recommend going about 2.
2, yeah. So I'm thinking about 7 minutes on this course.
Excellent. Enough time for you to have a new corned beef sandwich, sir.
And a cup of coffee if the galley's got one going.
I'll make sure they do.
We've got a translation from the Enigma machine. No special incidents reported.
Our incident's
yet.
pretty special. Or we haven't reported it, though.
Yeah, I think that means they've just lost contact with us.
Oh,
That's good to
Well,
hear.
it could be any of them. I mean, there's 8. They all
There's
give reports.
I have 3 separate destroyers in a row, 4 reporting all the same thing.
that's interesting.
I can give you grid numbers.
Grid numbers. And that's where these target transmissions are coming from?
Yep,
They're-
that's where the
they-
ships are reporting their location as.
Each destroyer reports in as KSU, KSO, and KSC, and then
Okay.
they follow with a grid number,
All right.
which translates, for example, KSO.
Yeah, the interesting part is that it's actually encrypted German, so
Ah.
you not only have to decrypt it, you also have to translate it.
So
Yeah, if you don't speak German.
KSO is Z26, but the command ship out of all the destroyers, the one with the extra flag,
Yep.
that's Z18.
Z18.
Yeah, which comes out to K5H, I believe.
All right. So what's the grid number of some of these people that?
You can see that on the map. It's
Okay.
on the top and left side that it's labeled.
Right. And so these guys are reporting from certain grid numbers, or we've determined their position, is what that is?
Yep,
One
that's-
destroyer is in grid D5.
D5. Gotcha.
Another one in F6.
DEF6. Right.
Another one in D4. And another one in D3.
D3, and that's our target. We're going after the D3 up here, I believe.
Unknown. I don't know which target it's on, which bearing. I'd have to write it all down and sort it out.
Oh, no problem. But I know that we are headed towards D3. I'm pretty sure that's our man that we were after.
Okay.
It's been 4 minutes, Captain.
4 minutes. All right. Let's wait for another 3.
Push the T key, you get a stopwatch.
Ooh.
Okay, it appears that Z18 is in D3, and he might be escorted by a second destroyer.
Interesting.
Z18 is the command ship.
Is
That's
the
probably
command
the
ship.
one.
Yeah.
That would be the one we would like to catch.
They're all still reporting no special incidents.
Stopwatch is running. We get to.
Can you repeat that?
I say stopwatch is running.
Yeah, I've got the timer running.
Oh, you do too. Good deal. Then,
Yeah, push the R key to make it go away.
Gotcha.
Sonar is blinded by current speed.
Yeah. Well, hold this. Roughly 2 minutes, I guess.
Battery just under a half.
It's under half. All right. Wow, that's interesting too.
That adds a new level of complexity to the situation.
Certainly does. This battery drains a lot faster than the one in Silent Hunter 3.
Yes.
I like that.
Hey, you know, if you hold this stopwatch just right under the light, you can see your reflection in it.
Really? Are you sure about that? How's our time there?
We're about 30 seconds away from Should be within 1,500 meters.
All right. Can we please rise to periscope depth and drop to 2 knots?
Acknowledged.
Both batteries at 50%. And did you want 2 knots on one battery or both?
Well, that's an interesting idea, too. If they're running in parallel, we don't drain one as bad as another, do we? We drain them both equally?
Yeah, I have
True.
no idea which is optimal.
We
Let's-
haven't tuned that part of it yet.
Yeah, let's leave both of them on for now.
If we manage our power effectively and we have medium range distances that we need to travel, we should be able to make it to 2 separate destroyers on the remaining power.
Good to know, thank you. Oh, it's getting lighter in the periscope.
If you open your map now, you'll see what our previous course, all the course changes have accumulated on the map, leaving a trail.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like spaghetti.
Periscope depth achieved.
Periscope
You might
depth.
want to edit this next part out because it looks like a dick and balls. I don't know about you, but
Hey, man, this is a submarine. It's full of seamen.
Alright, let's bring this back together.
Hey, Max, what's the normal target speed for these destroyers?
if they're not alerted, it's between 4.5 and 4.75.
Meters per second?
Correct.
Can we bring the boat up a meter
Yep.
or 2? Make it 2.
I went to the lower edge of periscope depth
Okay.
in case they were nearby.
So far, I am not
Matter,
detecting.
Chief, you a little bit scared?
That high enough?
Chief, let's come up another 2 meters. The swells seem to have increased. It's very hard to get a spot on him. That looks like they're maybe your second destroyer target out there. Alright, that's good. Chief, thank you.
Okay.
It does not appear that we have gained any distance on this target. Which is a little disconcerting. However, I think he is moving away from us. Can we get a sonar? On bearing,
You want closest bearing?
pardon me? Sorry?
You said sonar. You want closest full sweep or what?
Closest target, please.
Current bearing ahead on a 298, loud, medium range, 3,000 meters.
Yeah, this is our target that I was trying to line us up for, and we have not gained any on him at all. Evidently, he is moving in a similar direction as we are.
We have another target out to the 90 east area on a bearing of 28. Fairly loud. Long range on the forward right at 330.
Okay. 5 330. Yes, I see a target there. It's not easy to pick out on the periscope, I must say. Ooh. And there's our regular guy we were after. That guy is a long way out. Let's see here. What am I at? I see an angle of on 28.
Repeat that, Captain.
Angle 28?
28, going starboard.
Yes. I do see a target there.
28, angle on the bow, starboard. Yes, sir.
Do you have a range on him or a guesstimate? Yeah, destroyer who is currently at our angle 303 is moving away quite
Angle
rapidly.
303.
Moving away quite rapidly, it appears. However, target at 309 or 310 appears to be coming towards us.
Yeah, Roger. There's 2 targets out front.
He's even further out than the other. They seem to be rendezvousing.
That could be the Z-18 escort.
All right. Okay, that's 3.
Max, what do you normally do to close up the range in this situation?
If they are not currently alerted to me, I can just proceed at 9 meters depth. Periscope is up until I get a fix on their heading, angle of the bow, and I'll fire a spread of torpedoes. If I can get 2 destroyers in one spread, that'd be great.
That would be.
I don't know the current visuals.
Take a look and give us a suggestion, my son.
Yes, please. I would take your advice.
Never hurts to have a second set of eyes.
That's
Captain
for sure.
Max has sunk many of these Germans.
Oh, please come and look.
Okay, so my first impression is that they're heading in 2 different directions, passing each other.
Yes, I would concur.
Yeah, spread is not going to work well. I would concentrate on just taking out the one that's the easiest. The other one may become alerted and head toward us afterwards.
Would you estimate that the target on the starboard side of our view is the one coming towards us?
I'm looking at a possible angle on the bow of 315.
315, yes, sir.
And a target bearing of 306.
306 is where we have it, yes, sir.
His speed might say 4.75.
4.75 it is.
New bearing. I'm picking the other target. They've separated now. New bearing of 306, and you can fire 1 now.
Firing 1, loss.
And set the next bearing to 305.
5, yes, sir.
Fire now.
Loss. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not supposed to speak in German.
I'm not sure what the Swedish translation is.
Essentially means torpedo away.
Yeah.
Give me a, let's see, checking range. Let's set range to 3,300 and let's recalculate.
3,300. Depth for 3,300, sir. Target speed still 4.5 meters per second.
A new bearing at 303.
303, yes, sir.
On my mark. Fire. Wait 1 second.
Fire.
On my mark. Fire the next one. Now. Alright, we're going to have to wait for a minute for torps.
Torpedo 2-1 reloaded, sir.
Stopwatch is running for a 3,600 meter run. We go about 24 seconds per 1,000.
All right.
So that's going to be about 1:15 to 1:25 seconds. Sorry. I meant to say that's going to be, about 1:15 seconds.
Okay. We're at 30 seconds. Tube 2 reloaded, sir.
Roger.
No bubbles. Are these electric torpedoes?
Yes, sir. Currently, we're using an all-electric boat and all-electric torpedoes.
Nice.
1 minute, sir.
We also rapidly load these torpedoes.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
One minute, 15 seconds.
Roger. Keep watching that clock. And Captain Hughbert, if you check through the periscope now, you might get a nice video of some water splashes.
I am checking.
Minute, 30 seconds. Tube 3 reloaded, sir.
Set a new range of 2,600 for our next round.
2600, yes, sir.
Angle on the bow being now at 290.
Angle on the bow,
Ooh.
290.
Torpedo missed, sir.
Did that hit the shoreline? Is that what happened there?
Yeah, we shot a little too far out in front
Too
of him.
far?
Angle on the
Okay.
bow was not correct.
No, the torpedoes detonate when they get to the set range. So it didn't hit anything.
I see. Okay.
Roger. Yeah, they could explode short, long, or on the beach. I'm not sure about the beach though. New bearing at 295 on my mark.
Oh.
That-
Is that
Very
the
close.
Very close.
295 on your mark. Yes, sir. Standing by. 295 it is.
Set 293 and wait again. Ooh, that other one was close as
That
well.
was close.
24 reloaded, sir.
I wonder what they're reporting on the radio now.
We have bearing 293.5.
293.5. Yes, sir.
Fire.
Fire. 2-1 away.
Set bearing 292.
292. Mark.
Stand by. And fire.
Torpedo 2 away.
Stopwatch running.
Yes, sir. 20 seconds. Tube 1 reloaded.
Roger that. What range did we fire that last shot at?
1 minute, Captain. Range, last shot was around 2600, I believe.
Roger that.
TDC is showing it as 2320 now.
Roger that. I think we're only off by about 100. I'm showing a new range in the 2200s as we're tracking him.
Okay, I'll reset for 2200. Yes, sir.
I'm showing a 2050. Close to that.
250 angle, target angle.
Yes, no, 2,500 is the new range. Our torps
500
landed.
range.
Yeah, our torps went out ahead of him again. Give me a new angle on the bow of port 26.
26. Roger that. 26. That. Torpedo tubed, reloaded. Still showing
think we have
target
the
speed
speed.
of 4.5 meters per second.
Set speed to 4.
4 it
4.
is.
4.25 if you can, just close to that.
4.25 meters per second. Aye, sir.
And new range 1900 meters, 1975.
New range 1975. Mark. Target angle shows 277 currently.
New angle on the bow, 24.
40.
240, correct. Sorry.
40. Angle on the bow.
One more range reading at 1950.
Okay, torpedo data computer showing 1990. I'm setting it to 1950.
Target bearing 275 and ready to fire on my mark.
5. Ready.
And fire.
Torpedo
Wait 10
away.
seconds. Set next range to 2000 and fire again.
Range setting for 2000. Torpedo 2 away.
Roger that.
Hot, straight, and normal.
Oh, the torpedo depth was set at 6 meters.
Ah,
That might be too deep for these guys.
Setting it for 4.
All right, this will be a good test. Every kill I've ever made was at depth of 1.
1.
So I have
Yeah.
not. I never tried 4 and 6. So I'm actually interested to see what happens.
Right.
Batteries
All right,
at 2/5 of capacity.
Are we all stopped?
Nope.
All stopped. That's throwing off our
Okay.
calculations. That's another problem. I didn't realize we weren't stopped.
Yep.
All right, let's get a new range and bearing going. Depth of
Roger
4 on the torpedo depth of 4.
4. Speed 4.25 meters per second.
Range 1750.
Range 1750.
Bearing 264 on my mark.
Bearing 264. Set.
And fire.
2
Increase
away.
range by 100. And new bearing
Range
coming up.
200.
New
Range
bearing of
set.
260 on my mark. We got the kill.
oh, there he goes. Debris
Wolfpack.
in the air.
Holding fire.
Yep.
All
Good
right,
shooting,
so-
Captain.
Very nice.
Well, yeah, it helps to have all your variables under control. I didn't know we were still
Yep.
moving. We were so slow; it was quiet.
yeah.
I
Yep.
couldn't hear the engines. I'm going to recommend surface the boat and pull ahead with both one engine charging batteries, one engine on propellers.
Acknowledged.
We're most likely going to start attracting a lot of attention and fire from the destroyer currently at bearing 50. We can just run fast for a minute. We're now taking fire.
We're taking
Lookouts
fire.
on the bridge. Taking
Start-
fire, Captain.
Get that full speed going quickly and do a hard right turn for 30 degrees, and then 20 seconds later we'll do a hard left.
Destroyer, relative bearing 160.
Captain Hughbert, you want to man the deck gun?
I would love to.
Return fire on that target at 50. We'll do some evasive maneuvers.
How do I get to the deck gun?
Go in front of the periscope to the forward hatch under the big red wheel, under the heading gauge. Click
Yep.
on that hatch. Hard left, hard left. Are we charging batteries?
Yes, we are.
Roger that. Okay, that'll be good.
Captain,
Of course.
I am at the deck gun, but I don't know how to engage it.
You
Okay,
click
so
on
you gotta,
it.
you gotta
And
walk
then
up to it
there's
first,
2
and then you click.
wheels to adjust the aim,
Ah.
and then a button to fire in the bottom left.
And if you hit H, you can turn off your help text, turn left while you're sitting in the gun, and there's going to be a round switch. Click it and test your fire. There you
Gotcha.
go. All right. Now you have, that's all you need is up, down, left, and right, and fire. Our
Oh,
first target is dead ahead. You're only going to see a shadow, and you might want to start doing the video recording. We're going to be starting off at 6,000 to 7,000 meters range. Your gun probably will do no hits until we get within 3,500 meters.
All right.
Once we attract his attention, we can go to a slow reverse and keep maintaining the distance to give it lots of deck gun shots.
Sounds good. So the upper wheel is my range?
Yep.
Okay.
And there is a range readout that you can usually read.
Yep, I can read it there. Let me know when I should take a shot at this guy. I believe, according to the wheels, I might have him.
Current distance is about 6,600 meters.
Oh,
according to radar.
We will have to wait a bit, I guess.
Both engines on full speed ahead, right?
Yep. Course 300. Well,
Roger.
actually, it's drifted over to 294.
Yeah, give me 2 degrees right. It's almost perfect. That's good.
Do-do. The Unity engine that this game is using is the same one they use. You guys have played Crash Dive, I'm sure.
I have not, but I saw the videos today after Uncle Neil told me about it.
Oh, yeah, it's actually that's a pretty fun game. It's not quite like this one, obviously, but it's not bad.
I played Silent Service in 1985 on a Commodore 64. I went through all the other Silent Hunter games, and I was one of the first people to use a cable modem internet in the early years, and hosted Silent Hunter 2 and Destroyer Command, where they would connect together and player versus player.
That's
and
cool.
Then I went through all the other Silent Hunter Silent Hunter series up to Silent Hunter 5, and then I also did the Silent Hunter Online, which was a web-based Flash version.
Yes, I looked into that one. I don't know, something about it didn't quite. Not that it didn't do it for me. It's just I think I just didn't have enough time to get right into it. I started with Silent Service on my Apple II Plus.
All stop.
Okay.
And we'll check this range. We're showing our range. Oops, I gotta set the mast height. Yeah, if you don't turn that knob at the bottom of the periscope, none of your range calculations will be right. So I'm showing about 3,300 on the range with the prism.
Okay.
So if you want to fire and play with that.
Yeah.
Radar says about 4,200.
So take the average there.
Okay.
Or take the radar. It's probably more accurate.
Well, we'll try about there. Let's zero him on there, and boy, it's a long way out, eh?
Ooh, interesting. So my theory, where you put the ghost ship on the crossbar of the mast and not above the flags, gives the exact readout as the radar.
Yeah.
Within 4 meters height. So that was really nice.
So I'm not sure if I'm landing short. It's hard to see.
You'll see a water splash for short, and
Okay,
a little puff of smoke if you get a hit.
I'm a little short then. Let's crank her up to this far and see what we
Unless
get.
the water splash was being shown through
Behind
the short
it?
part of the ship structure.
It's right around 4,000 meters there.
Oh, then I might be a little too far. Okay.
That seemed long that time.
Yeah, I'll crank her down a bit. And re-zero.
He is returning fire with 3 guns, and he's turning toward us now. Give me full reverse. Hold rudder midships. We'll make it difficult for him.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that looks like he hit us.
forward torpedo room reports flooding.
Well, we weren't using that thing anyways.
Now that we're bobbing and weaving, the deck gun will be a little more difficult.
Yes. Do we have a range estimate?
Current range estimate 3,200.
Gotcha.
and we're not going to maintain that exactly
No.
because I think his forward speed is going to be better than our reverse. What's our speed showing,
approximately
engineering?
the same. 30.5 knots.
Very good.
You can go as fast backwards as forwards.
Wow.
I just don't know his top speed theoretically in this game.
I think it's around the same.
His shots are now starting to fall short. Yeah. He's about a sub-and-a-half length short.
All right. Okay, I think I'm a little short.
Estimate range now 3,900.
Ah. That would do it.
Slow
right?
speed down by 3 knots of speed.
Yeah, I'm seeing 3,600-ish on the radar.
Ooh, that seemed a little short
What
as
speed did you want?
well.
Speed currently at 26 knots in reverse.
Ooh.
Increase speed by 1.5 knots. Give me a zigzag with the rudder for 15-20 seconds in both directions. And then bring it back to a course of 290 when you get a chance. Hard rudder the other way. There you go. Good job.
Yep.
That threw him off. He's still firing in the wrong direction. We're testing their intelligence, their skill level, as you asked about earlier.
Yes, exactly. Good to know. Yeah, they're kind of getting back.
He's walking his shots toward us now. Now he's firing clear over to our right because we were going in that direction.
I can't really see the fall of my shot very well.
New range estimate 3,000.
Oh, that will make a difference.
If we were any closer, we wouldn't survive. So this is the only way we're surviving.
Yes.
Here's rudder change for 10 to 15 seconds. Not much more than that.
Ooh,
Then come back
that was
to
close.
290. Yeah, see his shots are getting thrown way off.
Yep. Ooh.
As long as we maintain this distance, we got a high survivability. Course 287 whenever you want to round it off. Double checking. Yeah.
Tell me when to do more evasive maneuvers.
Will do.
A little off to the side. Still can't quite tell if I'm... It looks a little short. I'm going to crank my range up a little bit.
Fired one torpedo down his throat while we're going in reverse at 28
Might
some
as
knots.
well. I did not see where that one went.
Second torpedo in the water. Give me rudder evasion now. We got shots incoming that are close. Good job. And you can get back to that course again.
Roger.
Yeah, he's firing. He's trying to like split the difference on us.
Drop speed by 1 knot.
Thanks. Do we have an estimated range on our target?
Checking.
Ooh, that was close.
About 2,200.
Ooh, it's getting much closer. Okay, let's do that.
Cancel that. 2,650.
Okay.
Yeah, 2,500 is what I saw on radar just then.
Slam one out there.
It's hard for the periscope to do the range as well while we're bouncing.
Yeah, for sure.
Some shots are landing close. Start your current rudder evasion in the other direction this time. I think you're always
that might
going
make
right.
sense. I'm not sure that they actually notice, but yeah.
Oh no, yeah. When you start turning, he starts firing in both directions.
Mm-hmm.
Covers all the bases.
Yeah.
He's got different turret gunners on there, and we took a hit.
Oh, too bad. Well, hey, that was pretty good though. Boy, that is hard to hit him with the gun, I must say.
Yeah, we've had 2 reports this past week of people who actually killed the destroyer, and I was running a sub last night where one of my guys deck gunned continuously at I think even slightly closer ranges and got more than 10 to 15 hits. We're not sure if it was 10, 15, or a little more. And then the destroyer would then suddenly just disappear. He doesn't break into pieces.
Interesting.
So they need to develop their damage model.
6 different subs with 1 person each firing deck guns. You can probably kill one easily.
Well, folks, there you have it. Long vid, but gives you a pretty good idea of what you're going to be looking at when you play this game. Some links in the description on the game file where you can get it and play it, and links to SUBSIM and that sort of thing. Check the forums there for further news on this game. It's going to be good. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time.